Meet Emma Mukumbi, the driving force behind Nail Addict, a fierce female Zimbabwean turned Zambian entrepreneur that made Lusaka her home 10 years ago. Emma's journey is a testament to hard work and determination. With 3 thriving locations in Lusaka and 1 in Harare, Nail Addict has become a household name. Emma's story is one of passion, innovation, and community building. Join us as we dive into her inspiring journey, entrepreneur insights, and secrets behind Nail Addict's success. Get ready to be motivated by Emma's authenticity and expertise. Hi, Emma. Welcome to Nkani With Nkashiyandi.
Oh, thank you, Steph, for inviting me.
Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time.
It's been years.
If I count carefully, I think the first time that we met was 2017.
Where was that, by the way?
At the event that I hosted. The Class and Shake Women's Empowerment event.
Yes.
That was actually the first event I ever had. So that's how long I've known you.
Okay. Amazing.
Amazing indeed. Good to see you finally. And thank you for coming.
All right.
So let's get into our questions. Can you tell us a bit more about yourself and how you started Nail Addict?
Okay, my name is Emma Mukumbi. I'm 36 years of age and I'm originally from Zimbabwe. I've been here for around 10 years. I've been running Nail Addict for 8 years.
Okay.
So I had this idea when I was still in Zimbabwe in 2014.
Mm-hmm.
So the original idea was product distribution.
Okay.
I wanted to distribute nail products, but I didn't have any prior training or knowledge about products.
Okay.
Yes, so I then sold my car. I was still formally employed.
Okay.
Yes, so I sold my car, took a trip to, meet some suppliers. I got products, but I never got to see the products.
Wait, so you took a trip from Zimbabwe?
Yes.
Out of the country?
Yes.
Got products, or rather, and how did you
product home, right? So I didn't know that you're not supposed to fly the products. You have to ship them.
What's the whole issue with that?
So nail products have a lot of toxic chemicals.
Oh, I see.
My ear.
I see. So it wasn't that the supplier did not, do it.
I actually bought them at hand, but they didn't make it to Zimbabwe. So it was just for nothing. She really.
So that's how you started.
That's how I started.
Okay.
Then I was like, okay, we'll see later.
Mm-hmm.
Along the way, I then met my husband, Zambian.
Okay.
And we started dating, and then he was like, why don't you move here to
Zambia?
Mm-hmm. So I was still interested in the business, but I then started with the kids' hair salon.
Okay.
It was doing well, but that's when we were just starting our family. I was pregnant with my daughter. Yeah, along the way, when I was almost giving birth, I was just like, you know what? Let me just call this a chapter.
Okay.
Yes, I still had nails at the back of my mind.
Right.
But when I decided to go back to nails, I did a bit of research, entrepreneurship research. I even went for training. And that's how I, was like, let me go the nail salon route this time and let's see how it goes.
Right.
So that's how Nail Addict was born.
Nice one. So I know now you have 3 stores. You have 1 in Kablonga, 1 in Ibex, and 1 at East Park.
And 1 in Harare.
And 1 in, oh wow. So 1 in Harare, 4 altogether.
4 altogether.
I'm literally trying to figure out how you're pulling yourself around all these outlets. But before we get there, let's start to how did you get to 1 to 2 to 3 outlets and what inspired you?
Okay. Remember our first location was in North Mead.
Okay.
It was a bedroom-sized room, with one employee. Yes, and then our second location. Oh no, then we moved from that one room to Kablonga.
Okay.
Yes. What influenced me to open more locations? It boils down to just who I am as a person. I'm that person who wants to win at all costs in whatever they do, and they want to give people the best service
That you can.
Yeah, like if I start selling shoes, I'll make sure I'll give you the best shoes
That I can get.
that I can get. But
Yeah.
I'll be the best
That you can.
shoe seller in wherever I am.
Right.
If I was into construction, I'll make sure I'll deliver the best houses. That's just who I am. So I was like, how do I give the best service to Zambians and spread it all over and just create something that Zambia can boast of saying, okay, we have our sort of like nail franchise that has dominated the market. So fast forward one time, I traveled with my family to Joburg for holiday, and I always tell this story. I came across this nail salon. It was so big. It was so beautiful. It was something that I had never seen before.
And you were so in love with it.
I fell in love with it. And I was like, this is it. This is exactly what I want. And Zambia doesn't have this.
Yeah.
We need to step up.
Right.
And I'm going to be the one to step up, So as soon as we came back, that's how I said, I want East Park Mall. That's the mall that I really want. It took a long time. Took a lot of persistence. Yes, until they responded back to me and said, look, we just have a 25 square meter, which is like basically a size of a bedroom. I said, we'll start.
We'll start with that.
From there, yes. From there, then we moved into a bigger store. Then the third location, it used to be a nail salon.
Oh.
Owned by somebody else. She approached us and I was like, hell yeah, why not?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a good location either way. Yes. Because I was just trying to pinpoint the locations.
Yeah.
They don't have to be too near each other.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
And then the fourth location was like, let me now give back to my country. But it should also be in a big position. I'm not just gonna open something for the sake of it opening. Yeah, we were patient. That's how we grew to 4 locations.
Love that.
Yeah.
So I mean, I know we have so many other nail parlors out there. I could speak of so many, but obviously I'm one of the clients. But how are you staying ahead of the trends and keeping up with what your customers want, the demand, and of course, employees and all of that? How are you coping with that at the moment?
Well, I'll be honest. I can't say it's been perfect, but I would rather say maybe I would want to say I'm lucky.
Okay.
Because the time that I started Nail Addict, there were not a lot of players.
Okay.
Yes, we had nail techs in Zambia.
Yes.
But we didn't have nail buzz. Yes. So sometimes I think being the first is an advantage. Like when you're at the first of any kind, it brings to something.
Yes.
People will always remember you. So that's what made us be ahead of the game. And then in terms of employees, oh my God, it's
been a roller coaster.
It's been a roller coaster. So what I've told myself is, our employees are not going to be here forever. It's something that you have to accept as a business owner. But what has given me comfort is the fact that I have turned those employees to entrepreneurs. And so I have developed some of the best nail salons in Zambia. Like I have trained girls,
Yes,
who are now running their own salons successfully, and I think that's just what gives me a peaceful sleep.
Oh yeah. Basically, you're empowering other women.
I'm empowering other women.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's more of about why we are ahead. It's because we don't look at competitions.
I love that.
We just look at what we are doing
And how
what can we do next. We are just looking at our why, because I don't believe in focusing on competition, because at the end of the day, you don't know why I'm winning.
Right. That is so true. That is so true.
I could be winning because I have a supportive family.
Right.
I could be winning because I come from a better background than the next person, and for myself, maybe I'm probably winning maybe because I was exposed to this life from a younger age.
Right.
And then you come in my salon and you start, stealing certain ideas. No, but at the end of the day, you don't know what we are selling.
Yeah.
So I think what's making us ahead is because there's something that we are selling
that somebody else isn't.
That even you, when you're seated paying Nail Addict, you don't even see it.
Yeah, I think so. That is so. Well, I mean, for me personally, I come because I always tell people something.
Yes.
It doesn't matter how expensive or how cheap something is for me. What matters to me the most as a consumer or as a client is the kind of environment that I'm going to. Like,
exactly.
If I'm being received so well that I forget all my problems, I'm like, I want to go back there, So for me, it's the experience.
That is what we're selling. There you go. Keep the nail.
Answered my own question.
That is what we are selling.
The experience.
The experience.
So in terms of like, we've talked about what you're able to do to stay on trend.
Yeah.
So what are some of the challenges you facing all these new trends, opening different locations? I can't assume that it was seamless opening different locations. So I'm sure there's some sort of challenges that someone would like to hear. Like, what did Emma face while she was opening all these stores? I don't think it was clip of a finger.
There's been so many challenges. I could say staff turnover is one of them, but I don't really want to
dwell on that
one because it's every salon's challenge. And I've had other salon owners open up to me. We share the same struggles. But I would like to say the biggest challenge I have faced to date is showing up consistently as a business owner.
Making sure you go to each store and make sure everything is okay.
No. Look, since I started my business, I'd never taken a break.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
10 years with no break?
8. Yes.
8. Like, 10 years is when you came to Zambia. So 8 from when you started.
8 from when I started. I was just going on and on. I'm on a roll. Business is doing well. You
keep it going. You keep it
going.
You want to do more each time.
You want to do more. And then there came a time when I was now in a frozen state. Like, I didn't know which direction to take.
Okay.
Not that I'd started other things. No, I've always believed in, this nail business because that's what I know. And I was just stuck. I started sort of resenting the business.
Oh no.
I couldn't even hire new people when some people left. I felt like I was carrying too much on my shoulders. And there was a time, and in that moment, I was like, I don't care whatever happens to the business. I didn't care how much it was performing
Or how it wasn't
performing. I was just like, you know what? I didn't even
want to do anything.
And
would you call it a burnout?
Exactly. It was a burnout. And I took a year.
A whole year.
A whole year.
Wait, so you took a whole year like to recover and just like re-energize? Or you were having a whole
recover? I can safely say I was just accepting how I felt. I didn't want to force things. But at the same time, at the back of my mind, I knew who I was. I was like, you know what? I know I'll wake up one day. I don't know when it will be. Okay. So many things were going wrong in the business. I couldn't even reinvent the stuff, because from the time we started Nail Addict, all the money I had just been putting it back to the business. Reinvesting, coming up with, new ideas, redoing the stores, which is very expensive. Of course, I don't want to do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. Whatever happens. Should I sell it? Should I do what? But at the same time, I'm thinking, I'm taking care of a lot of families.
Yeah.
I can't let them down. Yeah. I can't let my name down.
Of course.
Of course. My reputation is at stake. People love the brand. There's so many things going on. I will show up in the capacity that I can only manage. Thank God I've got a manager who really looks out for me. If it wasn't for that,
you would have fallen.
Fallen off. Yeah. So I think that the burnout was one of the biggest. That was the biggest challenge.
You would think that a lot of business owners don't go through stuff. And I always tell people, I think all of us go through a moment where you're just like, you know what? I just want to go back to employment. I don't want to do this anymore.
I just want to get out of there. In that moment, I was like, you know what? I could never advise someone to start a business. I'll be like, girl, stay where you are.
Yeah.
If it's paying you well,
keep it going. Are you looking for stylish quality pieces that make you feel confident and empowered? Look no further than Mino's Closet, proudly located in Kablonga and Roma. As the wardrobe sponsor of Nkani With Nkashiyandi podcast, Mino's Closet is dedicated to providing Zambian women with fashionable, affordable, and high-quality clothing. From workwear to evening wear, Mino's Closet has you covered. Mino's Closet, keeping it classy.
It going.
And I feel like we don't give ourselves enough grace, and we don't say, okay, this is a time to take a break. And sometimes, like you're saying, you can't take a break because there's so much going on. So having to take a break, you literally need to plan it out well.
Yes, I think especially as a woman, there's so many expectations. Yeah, that's people look forward to from us. So you have to,
be the mother. Yeah, literally a mother
everywhere.
Yeah, I get it. Maybe we do give ourselves that. I think it's a natural instinct, maybe so to say. Yeah, I totally
get everything out.
Yeah. So in terms of your business inspiring you in growth, personal growth, how has the business impacted you in that section?
Oh my gosh. That part, it's been amazing. I don't want to lie. The time I was in primary, people used to say, okay, when I was in primary, I used to be a quiet girl. And then I started opening up in high school, after college, but I wasn't really out there.
Okay.
And I had this imposter syndrome.
Really,
But I'm now confident to walk into rooms that I thought I could never, and to walk into, I can now negotiate. I'm able to say no
when it's time.
When it's time to say no. I used to be a people pleaser. but not anymore. I'm now this, I wouldn't want to say tough cookie,
But you have your boundaries.
but I have my boundaries. So yes, I've managed to create boundaries for myself in my personal life. And I gained leadership skills.
Oh, nice.
Yes, in the process, I have like over 25 employees. So
You have to.
I have to. So it gave me the confidence to speak well. It also gave me the confidence to lead. It created a sense of emotional intelligence within me.
Yeah. I love that. I like the emotional intelligence. And people usually get this whole imposter syndrome thing wrong because sometimes people mistake it for other things. What they don't know that imposter syndrome actually eats you up personally, like as a human being. It's things that I'm sure now you're like, why did I ever think I couldn't do this when I actually can?
Well, I always had these ideas in my head, but I just couldn't think. I just didn't think that I could, bring them to life. And I think it was because of the society that I was, in, whereby a girl child is just believed to be in the kitchen. In the kitchen, she has to have a limit in terms of success.
You can't be more successful than your husband.
Your husband, your peers, your I don't know, whoever. There's just a cap.
Yeah.
So obviously growing up, I just put that certain limit in my head. But as you start the business, you're like, oh my God, you can actually do this. Actually be bigger than where you're currently at.
Yes. So what other services would you say that you are looking forward to not reintroduce or maybe reintroduce or introduce for Nail Addict?
I wouldn't want to say we were to introduce services. We just want to refine
The services.
and the customer experience.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think that's what matters the most. Look, the nail industry, I can't really say it's limited, but it is what it is. It's just nails.
Yes.
So there's nothing else beyond that. If you're saying I'm going beyond that, you're now adding lashes or makeup.
It's becoming a whole spa.
It's becoming a whole spa, but I'm a nail lady. So we just want to refine and make it more interesting.
Yes. I like that you've stuck to a niche. That's something that I think one of my other interviews was about, like sticking to a niche. Because that's something that people, I think, fail to do. And I think maybe it's hard. You say you've been doing it 8 years.
Yes.
And when I think about it, I'm like, wow, that's a long time. Probably even kids of nowadays are thinking, why would I be waiting 8 years? And you know what I mean? But it's a process. And like you said, you've literally experienced a whole lots of not seeing products that you had to sell your car for, that must have been hectic, both mentally, physically, that must have been a lot of work, but it's part of the process. It is. And 8 years seems like a long time until you're in business. It literally goes by like, woof. So, I mean, I know that challenges are literally in every business out there, but what would you say are some of the highlights that you have experienced in Nail Addict so far?
In terms of challenges?
No, like your highlights, like good things that have happened.
I think the Harare store.
Really?
Yes, was like a win for me.
Is it because you were taking it back home? What was it exactly?
No. I'd always been scared of starting something back home. But I mean, that's where I grew up. So you'd be scared of making mistakes, But thank God it's
working out.
Working out okay. I think that was one of the highlights. And going to East Park was a game changer for us.
Nice.
I think if we hadn't gone to East Park, we wouldn't be able to open
the Ibex as well.
No, the Sun in Zimbabwe.
Wow.
Because East Park influenced
The Zimbabwe opening?
Yes.
Really? How so?
The mall owners were so particular about which tenants to pick. So when they saw our East Park store, that's when they were like, "Oh, okay, we need you here.
It's fine.
It's fine. You can come."
So is Zimbabwe like that hectic when it comes to businesses? Like
Not really. It's just their own model
okay.
doing things.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And how do you think, in terms of like competition in Zambia and Zimbabwe, where do you think you're faring quite well in the market? Zimbabwe or Zambia?
Where I'm doing well?
Where you're doing, like in terms of faring better in the market? Because like you said, like the nail industry is big. So the competition is always there. Like, there's always new people coming.
Look, both are doing well. And both have the advantages over the other. Zambia is doing well because, I'm based here. Yes. Right? I know the market at the back of my head, like even in my sleep I can start, creating a business plan for you based on
the market in Zambia.
The market in Zambia. Right? So yeah, it's in Zambia we've positioned ourselves really well. Okay. And then when it comes to Zimbabwe, we are in a very good location, high-end location with good traffic, with people who are ready to pay for a good service.
Right. Yes.
And they're using the USD.
I get it.
But overall, both are doing well because of the same factor, which is we are the first.
Really?
Not to say there are no nail techs in Zimbabwe.
But like the first gel to nails only.
No. How do I rephrase this? In Zimbabwe, there's so many nail techs. There's so many nail bars. But I think we were like one of the first people to like bring a high-end nail service.
Right.
A luxury boutique like nail salon. Yes. So we are attracting a high-end clientele that doesn't want
to be
noise everywhere, It's just like a high-end service. According to our standards.
Of course.
If we are doing a bad job, we are open to,
to get the reviews and do better.
Reviews to get better. So it's about positioning, being the first of its kind. And yeah, I think on both ends we are doing well. I would like to be grateful. I'm grateful for, Zambia opening up and, giving me this opportunity.
And we're grateful for
the fact that I'm from Zim. And I'm grateful for Zimbabwe for accepting me and really supporting my vision. Yeah.
I love that. And in terms of somebody, you mentioned that you have been empowering so many people indirectly, directly, however they want to see it. And that's because of the training that they've had at Nail Addict, etc., etc. What would your advice be to somebody that wants to start something similar, or even just a spa business per se in general? What would be your advice to them right now?
Okay. Two things. The first is discipline. There's nothing you can achieve without discipline. And what do I mean by discipline? Discipline. Your image matters. What you do out there, number one. And under that discipline, the money that you make, maybe this goes out to any entrepreneur. But the money that you make is not your money. It's the business. It's the business money. Okay? That's number one. Okay? Then number two, know your niche. Stick to what you know best. Right? If you are opening a spa, stick to what you know best. Don't be all over the place. Like for us at Nail Addict, we took the 5-star restaurant approach. You know, we used to use polygel, acrylic, rubber gel, so many things. And then we're like, okay, we're going to operate like a 5-star restaurant. They have a few things on their menu, but they'll serve them with so much flavor.
And it'll be to perfection.
To perfection. How are we going to apply this to Nail Addict? We're going to stick with one product, a few services, and we're going to serve them
the best way.
The best way that we can. Okay. So that's the approach you can take with your nail business. So you can start from small with what you have, and where you are, right? It doesn't matter. The good thing about the beauty industry, you can start with nothing. It's all about skill and discipline. That's the beauty about the beauty industry. So you can start as small as you can, build your clientele, show up neatly, clean. Okay, no one wants to be served with energy. No one wants to be served by someone who's looking raggedy, you know. So show up, but do the service that you really know best. Okay.
And stick to it.
Stick to it. Stephanie, you can be known as the best nail painter. It's okay.
I mean, I if I was being honest, there's only one person, or actually two, that do my nails. So
yes, and that's the approach we take here. Come in our salon.
Yeah.
If someone joins Nail Addict as a nail tech, we don't start by training the nails and feet at the same time. We just say stick to the feet.
Yeah.
Do them so well. Maybe after 2 years, you can
graduate to the nails.
Graduate to the hands, right? Just stick to the pedis, to toe sculpting, to painting toes, and people will be coming for you.
Because they'll know that you do it to your best ability.
To your best ability. Don't be all over the place. So if you're running a spa, make sure you limit your menu as well. Personally, I don't like a spa that has so many services happen. Like, what are you up to?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I just want to know that if you're doing massages, we have maybe 3 or 4 kinds of massages. If you're doing facials, you know, because I don't know. I'm just a layman. I'm coming to your spa and you're telling, oh, this is Swedish, oh, this is Russian. Like, what is it? I just want a massage.
Right. So in terms of like a legacy, what legacy do you hope to leave as Emma through your business?
Yeah.
And how do you want to be remembered in the industry?
As the pioneer of luxury service. I want to be the pioneer of I think that's just as okay. I want people to realize that with whatever skill or talent you have, no matter how it's looked down upon, you can actually build an empire out of it. You can build an empire. You can build an empire just from cutting tongs. You can build an empire for being the person who makes the best eyebrows.
Yeah.
You know. So, because for us, we were able to inspire people to open their own nail bars. Things that they thought they would ever do or exist, or, you know, they didn't know that you can actually create a whole sustainable business. So that's what I want to,
be remembered for.
Like a pioneer of a beauty industry in a niche. You don't have to be all over the place. You don't have to open a full spa to be successful.
But you can do one thing.
One perfect thing. And be so good at it.
I love that. Yeah. I love that. One more thing before we come to the end of this.
Yeah.
I ask everybody this.
Yeah.
What would you be giving advice to Emma at 20?
Focus.
Focus on the goal?
Focus on building yourself. And start now. At 20, I think I'll be a millionaire by now. Just focus, go all in, take the risks. There's no harm. I think
That's the best advice you would have told Emma.
I would have given myself.
I love that. I love that. Thank you so much. I loved every bit of the interview. I look forward to seeing you.
Yeah.
And I look forward to seeing what's ahead for Nail
I really enjoyed this.
Trust you me, I've learned so much. It's the niche and so many other things, and I hope everybody else has learned the same.
Yeah.
So that was Emma from Nail Addict, and I hope you loved. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.